Formula One returned from its summer break, and both Mercedes looking unstable under braking into the bus stop chicane.
Hamilton going straight down in the bus stop there, onto the escape road, onto the extra runoff area. Yeah, when he spun in Austria in qualifying, and very similar on Rosberg's car.
Strange behaviour in the boardroom, and more of it on the circuit. Fernando Alonso bringing his Ferrari to a stop at the bottom of Eau Rouge before starting up again shortly after.
Okay, there's something wrong with the upshift. Second to third, from third to fourth.
It's on Vettel's car again.
Yeah. He's got Mark Webber's, hasn't he?
I think he has.
And it wasn't just Vettel who was struggling. Felipe Massa was wrestling his Williams around the longest circuit on the calendar, while finding a good balance was also proving difficult for Hamilton at the track's two trickiest corners. So the two Mercedes end the session on top once more, with three former world champions in Fernando Alonso, Jenson Button and Kimi Raikkonen right behind them, and Ferrari, McLaren and Force India all looking strong.
What's going on, guys? Over here today bringing my F1 2014 100% race ultra modi career mode. We're here with episode 31 of the overall career mode series, and here with round 12 of the ultra mod season at the Belgian Grand Prix in our Red Bull racing car as ever, starting from 22nd place. We've got to do some housekeeping though before we start the race, and this is it. We've got to do some altercations on the points table because last episode I showed them to you. The points tally was correct, but the actual positions of drivers was not, and unfortunately actually Lewis Hamilton did pip us at the Hungarian Grand Prix to first place in the driver championship at the moment, and also Mercedes overtook us, Red Bull, me and Vettel, for first place in the constructors. So we've lost first place in both constructors and drivers tables, so we've got to try and make that up here at Belgium, and hopefully we can do. And so we're going through the setup now for the Belgium Grand Prix, and so hopefully we can try and overhaul that points position. Also, it does vary on where Vettel finishes as well for the constructors, but definitely in the drivers we can try and overhaul those points by hopefully beating Hamilton today. It'll be tough. 22nd place here in Belgium. Obviously, Belgium quite a good place to overtake, so I have no worries about not overtaking people. It'll just be about the raw pace we have versus the Mercedes here today. It looks like it's going to be a two-stop here with the option prime being the strategy we're going with, and we're going to stick with that. The race engineers have recommended that, and we'll stick with that. We'll go on the prime tire right at the end. But yeah, we are officially through to the halfway stage of the season, so it's been a very good first half of the season. Hopefully you guys have been enjoying that. We've had lots of great battles up and down the field, but it's now time to get our heads down. It's crunch time of the season, and it's crucial we get every point we can. It is time for the Belgium Grand Prix. Here we go, 44 laps ahead of us of the Spa-Francorchamps circuit. Here we are, revving to 5 red lights, and we are off, and we're getting an okay start here, going towards that turn 1, very tight turn 1 on the right hand, and then up towards Rouge. He's going to try and make as many places as we can here, really pushing hard to get maximum points out of this race today, and we're up into 13th place, down to the first corner, hit the apex quite a bit, and we've lost the rear a little bit, and on the left hand side, Vettel trying to squeeze us out. Let's try and get him into Rouge. Let's go towards Rouge. Can we try and get him? Who's going to blink first? Looks like he's got ahead of us here. Gonna have to stick behind him in Rouge, but we're getting great traction up right behind Vettel, across of Perez, and now right behind Massa. Here we go on the right hand side of the track. I'm going to try and overtake him on pure slipstream and speed. Looks like we've got a four-way battle up ahead with the Mercs and the Ferraris, but we're going to try and get Felipe Massa and Hulkenberg maybe going onto the right hand there, and we're up into 9th place at the moment on lap 1. Raikkonen getting squeezed out maybe by a Williams. We've gone a bit wide though on the grass, and now Massa's going to come back at us and try and get 9th place back off us. We're going to go around the outside of him into this really understeering long hairpin corner, but we're back up to 9th, and that is well, that was a brilliant first lap, really, if I do say so myself. Really good to get up to 9th place by even just halfway of the lap. Really good stuff. What we need here in this race, because we want to get maximum points to try and get that first place back from Hamilton in the championship. So here we go, trying to chase down Valtteri Bottas now for 8th place, what will be in the Williams car. So hopefully we can do it now. We're cut onto the next lap, lap 2 now, onto the pit straight, coming down to the first corner now, still chasing down Bottas, and hopefully we can get him. He's going to be in the slipstream of the Ferrari of Kimi Raikkonen, so we're going to have to watch out for that, but hopefully we'll just get the momentum going. So here we go towards Rouge now. Can we try and get the slipstream up Rouge into Rich Mix so we can get a good traction off Rouge? It looks like the AI are quite slow on the exit of Rouge, so here we go on the exit, really getting the power down, applying our right foot, and here we go, slipstream, move to the right, very darting move on the right hand side of the track, and we've got Bottas for 8th place now, and hopefully we can go on to maybe get Raikkonen now in the next few laps down to standard, because we've got -2 laps of fuel at the moment, so we don't want to burn any more, and obviously we're going to have to save that fuel later on in the race if we burn it up right now. So we're still chasing down Raikkonen, a bit of oversteer there on that exit of that corner, but we've got Bottas there for 8th place. Really great stuff by lap 2, exactly what we need. I think my teammate is up in I think maybe 4th or 5th. We'll have to see about that, but it looked like earlier on one of the replay shots, there was a four-way battle between the Mercs and the Ferraris. We'll have to see about that. But here we go, towards the end of lap 2, going towards the bus stop chicane on the long run down to it. And here we go, getting in the slipstream of Raikkonen. Can we get him? Here we go. Can we get the Iceman? He's in the slipstream of I think two McLarens, it looks like, Button and Magnussen. But here we go on the left-hander, AI going very slowly. Raikkonen's been taken, Magnussen getting very close. He nearly squeezed me off into the ball. Oh, Jesus, no. We've lost our front wing on, I think that was Button, and we've got to go into the pits. Oh God, we've hit Massa a little bit, trying to go into the pits, but my God, what on earth happened there? That was so fast, you're going to have to try and compute that. So, we tried to overtake Raikkonen, that worked out. We got a little bit squeezed by Magnussen onto the grass, but we were fine, and then really I was boxed in by 3 cars. Raikkonen behind me, Magnussen to my right, and Button in front of me, and we've lost our front wing. Thankfully, the pits are right there with the bus stop chicane, so we didn't lose too much time in theory, but obviously we've made an extra pit stop, what will be an extra pit stop, because, you know, the pit crew wanted us to go to lap 13, and we pit here on lap 2 now for another set of yellow walled option tyres. So, unfortunate, but we have to try and push on. The pace was there in those 2 laps. I mean, that's the only kind of good thing I can take away from it. The pace was there, so hopefully here on lap 3, let's try and push on and try and do a recovery drive now to try and get the points we deserve from this race. So here we go, right behind Ericsson in the Caterham. He's going very slowly on the exit of Pouon, and we've got him for 19th place there. Chilton right in front of him. Let's try and get him as well, hopefully in the next sector or so. But yeah, just with these back markers, just trying to get them out of the way as quickly as possible to get the clean air to try and push on. But yeah, as I said, you know, it did seem like we had the pace to, you know, really get up there, up to, what was it, 7th place by lap 2. I definitely think we have the pace to maybe do a good recovery drive. So we got on to lap 5 now. We're up to 17th place now by overtaking Chilton and Kobayashi. So now we're right behind the Sauber of Gutierrez, who is behind, I believe that's 2 Lotuses, I think. So going through the left-hander with no name. Here we go on lap 5. Really getting the traction there on Gutierrez. Really coming up towards Pouon with a slipstream. We're going to make a move down the inside. And surely not. Oh my God, lovely stuff. and we've made that move for 16th place on Gutierrez. That was outrageous stuff into P1. Great stuff to watch. So we're up to 16th place now. We've got, who's this? Sutil. No, so it was another Sauber of Sutil, and then we've got Lotus, I believe. So Sutil, can we try and get him? We've got one of the teammates of Sauber. Can we get the other one? Here we go. The German is coming through on the back straight towards the bus stop chicane. We're going to get the slipstream. Here we go. We've overtaken him for 15th place. That was a very natural overtake. Really just sticking to the racing line, and Sutil kind of got a bit off the racing line. It was kind of a natural progression for me to get ahead, but here we go. We're still on the slipstream of Grosjean. The slipstream is absolutely mega on this back straight. We're going to go down the inside on the bus stop chicane. We've got him for 14th place. That was absolutely come out of nowhere, really. The slipstream just kept on going down that back straight. Great stuff, and just showing what a great track Belgium is here, and what great overtaking opportunities there are here at this circuit. So here we go, coming on to lap 6 now on the back of Maldonado, getting very close to his gearbox here, down the inside of this hairpin corner on the right-hander, and we're up into 13th place at the moment. We've got Kvyat up ahead in 12th place now in the Toro Rosso car, so this is really good progress at the moment for recovery drive. Here we go, on to lap 7. Can we make another move into P1? No, we can't. Locking up a little bit also on the left tyre there, so didn't want to make the same move I made on Gutierrez. Definitely wouldn't have worked out there with a lunge down the inside of P1, but here we go. We're going to make a lunge down the right-hander though here on Kvyat, touching tyres a little bit left to right, but we've got him for 12th place. A little bit oversteer there, but we've corrected it, and we're up to 12th place. Vern, his teammate, up ahead in 11th place, but down the back straight now towards the bus stop chicane. We've got that place done. So now coming on to lap 9 now through Rouge. Here we go. You join us at the top through down to the Kemmel straight, and here we go, getting the slipstream. We'll have DRS obviously. There you go. Open the rear flap, and here we go, getting the slipstream, getting the speed up to 209 pretty much miles per hour, and we've overtaken him for 11th place now. Massa is the last points paying position up ahead in 10th place, so we're in 11th at the moment on lap 9. Hopefully we can cash him up in a few laps time, and yes we have. Coming on to lap 11 now, so 2 laps later we're right behind both the Williams cars. They could see Bottas up ahead of him. No, actually Bottas is 10th now. Massa's overtaken him somehow in 2 laps time. So we're into the rich mix. Here we go, getting slipstream on Bottas. Can we maybe get him into the inside of Rouge? Oh my god, side by side of Rouge, and we've got Bottas there for 10th place, and we'll get Massa, I think. Here we go with DRS. Surely easy move here on the right hand side of the track, and we've got him down the Kemmel straight with DRS. Got both Williams in the span of, well, that's really just one corner and a straight, isn't it? So we're up to 9th place now. Great stuff there to overtake Bottas and Massa in a short span of time. And right now we're right behind Magnussen as well. Both McLarens indeed. Going down the inside of Magnussen. Wow, what a late lunge there. Didn't even remember doing that. We've overtaken him for 8th place at the moment, and now Button up in 7th place ahead of us. Can we get him? Can we get a total of 4 cars in just a sector there? But no, we can't. We have to cut onto the next sector. Sector 3 on the end of lap 11. Gone purple here in the slipstream. No DRS obviously down this straight, just pure slipstream and V6 power, and we have got Button there, squeezing him out there on the racing line, and we've got him for 7th place. So absolutely fantastic recovery to get 7th place by lap 13 here at the Belgian Grand Prix. And this is when my crew wanted me to make my pit stop. So you can see on the mini-map some people are in the pit, so they're making their pit stop. Obviously I made mine on lap 2 out of force. Didn't want to make it then, obviously, but that means our tyres could go to about lap 15 here. So we've overtaken some cars and we're up to 4th place, but remember that is not a concrete 4th place, because we will have to make a pit stop at some point coming up to lap 14 now, and we're going to continue on. Some more people are in the pits, you can see on the mini-map there, and it looks like we may get up into maybe 2nd or 1st. I'm not too sure where Hamilton is in all of this, but look at the tyres, very worn at the moment, so we will have to make the pit stop in the next few laps, but looks like we're only up to 2nd place at the moment. Raikkonen, there he is, he's back into 2nd, and we should get him on the exit, and we're back into 2nd place there, overtaking Raikkonen just as he came out of the pit, so very close with Kimi there, and looks like Hamilton is off in the distance. He's nowhere to be seen, so that is really unfortunate at the moment, but we can't worry about him. We're going to worry about the Iceman. Here he goes. He's going to try and overtake us with DRS maybe. I think he does have DRS out of the pit exit, and here he goes for 2nd place. He's overtaken us, and on fresh tyres I really can't do much into the corner after the Kemmel straight, and we're just having to maybe settle for it, but no, can we try and maybe go around the outside? Kimi's made a mistake there on the inside, and we've got him back for second place. So Kimi making a very weird mistake on the apex there. I thought he had completely just done me and got the move done. But no, he made a little mistake, went very slow on the apex, and we got him around the outside. So we're up to second place now on lap 15. We cut onto the end of lap 15. The tyres are very, very worn at the moment, and we're defending from Raikkonen like nobody knows. Raikkonen right behind us, hustling and harrying us all over our gearbox and mirrors. But here we go. He's in the slipstream. He'll have DRS on this straight as well. And here he goes on the left-hand side of the track, trying to overtake us. We're going to defend from him down the inside, hitting the apex really nicely there. But we've lost the rear. Oh, God, no. Raikkonen's going to get us now. He's got us. We will get a DRS, I believe, maybe down the camel straight because the activation point's just about there. And we should have the DRS maybe. So Raikkonen got us after we made a mistake on the first corner. But here we go. Slipstream on the left-hand side of the track. Here we go with DRS. Hopefully should open up right about now. There we go. And we are going to get second place back. So back and forth with Raikkonen. Really great stuff there to see with Raikkonen, but we've got second place at the moment, so we're leading this battle. But obviously, we do have to make a pit stop soon. You saw on the hood previously, and you can see now on lap 16, the tyres are very, very worn. I think it is time to come into the pit stops. We've gone 3 laps longer than the fresh option tyres would have gone if we started that race. So, pretty much it's time to pit. It's a good time to pit. So here we go into the pit stops now. Hopefully the crew can do a good job. And I'm not too sure when we'll fall behind. We were, where was it? I think we were in 6th place before everyone started making their pit stops. So the hope is, fingers crossed, that we come out in 6th place as well. And we haven't lost any positions, or hopefully, it would be great, racing gods, if we maybe gained a position. I'm not too sure. Maybe you're feeling kind. We did have a terrible second lap that ruined our great first lap. But no, let's see if we come out in 6th place. So, we didn't gain anything, but we didn't lose anything. So that's job done, really. So in 6th place, Alonso 5th. That means I think Vettel is in 4th, I believe. I think Raikkonen 2nd, Hamilton 1st, and I believe Rosberg is then 3rd. That means we've got 20 runners in the Grand Prix so far. So only 2 out with the realistic damage mod that we're running in this race, obviously. So we've got to lap 21 now with the DRS into 8th gear. We're closing in on Perez, and we're going to make a move. Very late move. Oh, Jesus Christ, that was so late, and we've made the move stick. What an absolute stunner there on Perez, and we've got put to 5th place. Very, very, very late move. I'm pretty sure he had no idea that was going to happen. I just pounced like an absolute ninja. So here we go, onto the next overtake. We're right behind Alonso now in the slipstream onto lap 22. Same purple sectors. We are blazing it here at the Belgian Grand Prix. Here we go in the slipstream. Alonso, can we maybe get him into the bus stop for 4th place? Here we go, down the inside of the bus stop chicane. He's done well, though. He's still there. He's going to hit the apex. He's actually going to push me wide here. And he does it. Fair play to him. He's pushed me wide there. He's really made it hard for me. And here we go in the slipstream now on the pit straight. Can we get him into the first corner? Let's see. Down the inside. We're going to make a lunging move. He's going to give us the room, thankfully. And it looks like we may have just got 4th, but on the exit, is he going to come back at us? I'm not too sure. It's going to be close. I can see him in the mirrors. He's tucked behind us, looks like. He's tucked behind us. So, unfortunately, Alonso didn't give us too much of a fight at the end because he tucked in. But we've got him now for 4th place, Upper Rouge. But he will have DRS now. So here we go down the Kemmel straight. Alonso's going to be on the left-hand side of the track. You can see that in our mirrors. He's got DRS, so I think he will be blasting right past us. There you go. On the prime tyres, but he's gone right past us, and unfortunately we can't get him back. We're trying to maybe make a move down the inside, just didn't work, and he's got us for 4th place. Bit of oversteer there also on the exit, but now back on lap 23, no worries, we're right on the back of him, and let's try and get him once again for 4th place, having to lift off a little bit there just to give him the room. But here we go, little tussle with Alonso. Here we go down the inside of the bus stop chicane into 2nd gear. Gonna squeeze him out this time on the apex. I learned my lesson, left him a bit too much room last time, so we just squirted the throttle and hit the apex in the bus stop, so he couldn't do anything with us. So here we got onto lap 28 now, and you can see now we're going up the order because people are in the pits right now. We're on the prime tyres, obviously, so we're going quite long here in the Grand Prix. But Raikkonen there has just come out. Vettel is right behind us there. You could sort of see him in the shot as well. He's just come out, but Raikkonen right up ahead of us. Here we go, Upper Rouge. We should get really good traction compared to him, especially because he's got cold tyres right now. But here we go on lap 28 in the slipstream, opening DRS. Here we go on the right hand side of the track. This is going to be for 2nd place at the moment. Looks like it's job done, and that is 2nd place in the Belgian Grand Prix on Kimi Raikkonen. And guys, what would you say if I told you we were actually going to go to the end on these tyres? Yep, you didn't just hear me incorrectly. I'm going to be going 16 more laps on these tyres. Now, I've already gone a fair distance, and we're going to do what seemingly is the impossible. The game tells us can't be done, and we actually managed it. We're going to cut onto lap 44, Lewis Hamilton has won the race. I am in second place still on the same set of white prime tyres. As you can see, pretty damn worn. I think they're probably pretty much shredded to the carcass at this point. But we're still in second place, holding our own. Vettel, our teammate, is overtaking Raikkonen, and he is now in third place. It's going to be a Red Bull 2-3 at the moment. We're in lean mix just at the moment, because actually we're on -1 fuel just down the back straight, so that's a bit worrying. But Hamilton's won the race. Unfortunately, we couldn't get him, so we are going to lose more ground in the championship, but we have done wonders here to get second place in this race after having the calamities we had at the beginning. We're going to get second place, Vettel in third. That is absolutely awesome stuff. Second place after having that calamity on lap 2, and what seemingly didn't look like we were going to do it with the pit stop phases. It looked like we were going to get at least maybe just 4th at best, or maybe even 5th or 6th. But we have done the impossible. We have gone, what was it, about, I think I went like 24 laps on the prime tyre, and we have got second place. Great stuff. And Lewis Hamilton first, Vettel third, Massa and Bottas in 4th and 5th, Perez in 6th. Looks like Alonso and Raikkonen down in 7th and 8th, so it looks like Raikkonen had some sort of major issue after I took him. So on to the Driver Championship. Lewis Hamilton leads the way. As I said, he's built the gap a little bit more, unfortunately, because he's got first place now. But we're in second still, Vettel in third. Rosberg retired from that race, so he's on the same points in 4th. Alonso climbs up to 5th. Button in 7th, Raikkonen down in 8th, Bottas and Massa climbing up a little bit in 9th and 10th. But yeah, really good stuff there in the Grand Prix. Really great recovery. Obviously, yeah, we did lose some ground in the championship, but you know that was all we could hope for, getting second place there after the calamities of lap 2. So if you guys did enjoy that episode, then do leave a like. It was an absolute stunner of an episode, I think. Comment below what you thought. Subscribe if you're new around here for weekly F1 content just like this. Yeah, that was a great one, and I can't wait for the next one, which will be the Italian Grand Prix coming on Monday. As you can see here, Red Bull are second in the constructors at the moment, so unfortunately we're going to have to do better, me and Vettel, to try and overhaul those points, but hopefully we can do it next time at the Italian Grand Prix. I will see you guys then. I've been Aarava. Hope you enjoy the rest of the day, and I will see you guys next time. To the fire, but it's no use, 'cause you can't stop it from shining through. It's true, baby, let the light shine through. If you believe it's true, baby, won't you let the light shine through?